Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Now look at the activity 4. In this activity, we have to study about that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. In this activity, we have to prove that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. For this, take a potted plant having long and narrow leaves. Long and narrow leaves, this type of leaves. Place it in completely dark room for 1-2 days. Take this leaf and place it in the dark room. Due to this, the sunlight will not get in the chlorophyll, and they do not prepare food for the plant. There will be no food left on leaves after 2-3 days. Take this leaf wide mounted glass bottle. What we have to do, take a glass and place this leaf inside the leaf. Here is a potted plant. In this way we can keep the leaf inside the half inside the bottle and half outside the bottle. There is a KOH solution inside the bottle to absorb carbon dioxide present in the bottle. For absorbing carbon dioxide present in the bottle, and feed the leaf in the bottle with the help of this cork, and which has a space between to put the leaf inside the bottle. Insert the discharged leaf that is still attached to the plant. This is the discharged leaf. It means it do not prepare food for 2-3 days, and we will put them in the bottle which is having potassium hydroxide to absorb carbon dioxide present in the bottle. The upper half of the leaf should remain outside of the glass bottle, and the lower half of the leaf should be in the glass. Upper half remain outside of the bottle and inner half remain in the bottle. This leaf will prepare food when we are keeping the apparatus in the sunlight, and this part of leaf do not prepare food because there is no sunlight and carbon dioxide present inside the bottle. Now keep the setup in the sunlight. After 2-3 days, pluck the leaf from the plant and take it out from the glass bottle. After 2-3 days, pluck this leaf and keep it out from the bottle. Do the same process which we have done in the activity 3. Boil the leaf, then remove the chlorophyll from the leaf as we will do in activity 3. Then boil it in boil in water. First we have to boil in water, then alcohol, then boil it in alcohol, Due to this, it is decolorized leaf and there is no chlorophyll remains in the leaf. If few drops of iodine solution over the colorless leaf. This is the color. Now we get colorless leaf. Put some iodine, and due to the iodine, add few drops of iodine solution over the colorless leaf. We have observed that half of the leaf that is inside the glass bottle, this part of the leaf, do not turn blue break. This will remain same. This will remain same green as they are. It was. This is because the lower half of the leaf was inside the bottle and having no carbon dioxide. The upper half of the leaf turns blue black, showing that starch is present. Because there is no starch, there is no prepared food is there, so it turns blue black, while this will be the same. This will turns blue black, this will remain green also. This shows that the carbon dioxide is needed for the photosynthesis. One more activity here in which we can show that chlorophyll is necessary for the photosynthesis. Chlorophyll is necessary for the photosynthesis. What we have to do, take a croton plant leaf having, take a croton plant having variegated leaves. In this plant, the leaves are having green as well as red, white, different colors in the leaf. Most leaves are green. Some leaves are having red, white and yellow patches. Leaves are having white, red and yellow patches. And green also. The color of leaf is green. But there is different color also we can see in the leaf. Due to this, these color do not have chlorophyll, but the green color has the chlorophyll. These leaves are called variegated leaves. The green part of the leaf has chlorophyll, the other part lacks chlorophyll. Keep the plant in sunlight for few hours. After taking this, keep it in sunlight. Keep it in sunlight. Now take a leaf of this plant, trace the leaf on a sheet of paper. Trace this leaf on a paper. Trace it. Then, and the patches of the leaf also on the leaf, showing the green and white patches of the leaf. Now remove chlorophyll from the leaf by the activity of boiling in water, then boiling in alcohol, and then wash it with leaf and put some drop of iodine again. Taste the leaf with iodine solution. What do we observe? We observe that white patches do not turn blue black. While doing, after boiling in water, then alcohol and putting some iodine drops. Putting some iodine drops, we will see that red, white and yellow patches do not turns blue black. Do not turns blue black, while the green part of the leaf turns blue black. This shows that the green part of the leaf has the chlorophyll and they prepare food for the plants, and the presence of starch iodine turns into blue black. Starch is formed only in the green part of the leaf, and white, red and yellow remains the same. Now the activity 6. In this, we shows that sunlight is necessary for the photosynthesis. What we have to do, take a healthy potted plant, keep it in the dark room. Take a potted plant, keep it in dark room, means where there is sunlight is absent. Due to the keeping in the dark room, the sunlight is not present there and they do not prepare food for the plant. Cover one of its leaves partially with a strip of black paper. What we have to do? Supported plant. Now what we have to do? Cover the leaf of this plant with a black strip. With a black strip of black paper, put the plant sunlight for few hours and put the plant in the sunlight again. In sunlight, all the leaves prepare food. This leaf also prepare the food, but the part of this leaf will not prepare the food because there is no reaching. There is absence of sunlight due to the cover up of the black paper over the leaf. Pluck the leaf, covered leaf, remove the black strip. After some time, after 2-3 hours, pluck this leaf and do the same process which we have done in the other activity. Wash it in boiled water, then wash it in alcohol and put some drops of iodine. We will see that the part of leaves which is covered by the black paper do not turn blue black. But part of this uncovered part turns into blue black while putting the iodine solution. This shows that the part of leaf covered with black paper does not turn blue black. The other part turns blue black. This shows that the sunlight is necessary for the plant. The covered part of the leaf could not get sunlight, hence there is no starch in this part. We can say that sunlight is necessary for the photosynthesis. Now the activity 7. In this, we show that the oxygen evolves during the photosynthesis. what we have to do? A large beaker, funnel, a test tube, and sodium bicarbonate. We needed all these things for this experiment, and a fresh aquatic plant, hydrilla. What we have to do? Take a beaker and put some water in it. There is a water inside the beaker. What we have to do then? Place some fresh shoots of hydrilla plants. There is a hydrilla plant with the and cover the funnel over this plant. Hydrilla plant, and cover it with a test tube. Cover it with test tube. Add a pinch of sodium bicarbonate to beaker. In this water solution, put some sodium bicarbonate, NaHCO3. This will increase carbon dioxide. Due to the presence of this sodium bicarbonate, this will degenerate and forms carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide is necessary for the photosynthesis present in the beaker. Invert a test tube full of water over the funnel. This is the test tube, and it is filled with the water. Place the setup in sunlight. Keep this setup in the sunlight and observe for some time. We will see that the bubble of gas in the test tube, after some time, we will see that the level of oxygen, level of water in test tube reduce, and some bubbles are evolving out. Some bubbles are evolving out. The water levels in test tube begins to come down. This happens because of the collection of oxygen gas, because there is a presence of oxygen gas and reduction of water, because the water is needed for the photosynthesis plant present in the experiment. When sufficient gas is collected, take out the test tube, covering its mouth with our thumb. After some time, when we collect a sufficient amount of oxygen in test tube, we will keep the test tube carefully out, take it out, and after that, induce a burning matchstick. After collecting this test tube, there is a oxygen present in it. When we put burning matchstick, we will see that it burns brightly, indicating that the gas evolved during photosynthesis is oxygen, because in burning oxygen is necessary. For burning oxygen is necessary. Oxygen gas evolved during the photosynthesis. This is all about the experiment which shows that oxygen evolves during the photosynthesis. Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have any confusion, you can ask.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Richard Willstater in 1942 isolated and studied chlorophyll in plants. There is a scientist name is Richard Richards Willstater isolated study chlorophyll in plants. He studied on chlorophyll. On chlorophyll in detail. He showed the remarkable structural similarly between hemoglobin. He shows the remarkable structure present in the chlorophyll which is resemble to hemoglobin. Some structure of chlorophyll resemble to hemoglobin. Hemoglobin present in the blood. So we can say that the chlorophyll and hemoglobin doing the same thing in their bodies, which gives the color of blood. Hemoglobin gives the red color to the blood. But chlorophyll gives the green color to the plant. Which gives the green color of leaves. He also discovered that chlorophyll is of two types. There is two types of chlorophyll, bluish green and yellowish green. There are two types of chlorophyll, bluish green and yellowish green. Carotene pigments are also invariably present with chlorophyll. Due to this great achievement, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1915. Due to his remarkable achievement on chlorophyll, he got a Nobel Prize in 1915. The name of scientist is Richard Willstater. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Look at tick the correct option and fill in the blanks. What happens during photolysis of water? What happens? The combination of H plus ions and OH ions to produce water molecule, or splitting of water molecule into H plus ion and OH ion. The answer is B. Water split into H plus ion and OH minus ion. Splitting of water into H plus ion and OH minus ion. And the option is B. What is or are the end product of photosynthesis? Is it glucose, oxygen, starch, and both A and B? The answer is D. A and B. It means the end product of photosynthesis, it produces glucose and oxygen. Extra glucose is converted into starch. The oxygen produced during photosynthesis is used for the respiration. Then, which of the following factors do not affect the rate of photosynthesis? And the option is D, oxygen. The amount of oxygen do not affect the rate of photosynthesis. Which of the following is not needed for the process of photosynthesis? It is chlorophyll, oxygen, sunlight, and carbon dioxide. The answer is B, oxygen. Oxygen is not needed for the photosynthesis. Completed? Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Food is transported in the form of sucrose or starch. And the answer is sucrose. Then maintains the balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Transpiration or photosynthesis? The answer is photosynthesis. A leaf becomes colorless after boiling it first in water and then in alcohol. When iodine is added to starch, it turns blue-black. Completed? Have you completed the exercise?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the next topic, respiration, we will see in the next class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you want to ask, you can ask. Otherwise, I will leave the class. Don't want to ask anything?
No doubt, ma'am.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am.